Thanks, man.
Seeds are for sharing.
Hey, all right. So, hey, welcome to this week's edition of the Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Yeah, Ricky just texted me, said no audio. I just now saw it.
Tell you what. Let's just
start it over.
Let's just fucking redo this whole thing.
Okay.
Let's do this. Cut back. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And we're out. Fuck you, Toby.
Did it go big?
No. One more. Just give me the damn. There you go. There you go.
Okay. All right. Let's try this again.
Give me the point.
Oh, you gotta turn the sound down. It's gonna pick it back up.
Milk stick it.
And this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Oh, yeah!
Well, you know what? Let's just say fuck it.
All right, who's talking about cults down here? Jesus Christ, man.
Let's just do this fucking show.
Yeah.
We've had enough fucking problems today in the studio. We went, about like 3 minutes?
Yes, it was.
It was about 3
yeah.
minutes with no fucking audio.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. This cocksucker's Dusty B. This motherfucker over here is fucking Chubby Friendly.
What's up?
In the studio tonight.
How come I'm a cocksucker?
If you happen to hear what we couldn't, what you guys couldn't hear before, I mentioned I was drinking some Jäger. Let's move on.
Yes.
Also in the studio tonight, not only do we have one guest, we have two guests. We have the lovely and talented Welldagum, a.k.a. Josh.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
It's, I think you know about
Yeah,
how
it's not.
going.
It's not really
Yeah.
doing too good.
I mentioned before when nobody could hear me that I've had a pretty rough week.
This is
Well, allow me to retool.
Yeah.
So not only do we have Welldagum, a.k.a. Josh, we have a relic from our past.
Yeah.
The original guy on the couch, Darren Herald. What's up?
How you doing? How you been?
Man, you know what? I see you a lot, but it's not very often that everybody on the podcast gets to see you.
They don't
the
know
reaper-
you like he knows you.
Gets to reap the benefits of Darren.
Darren's a great fucking guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I see him. Seems lately here it's been like once a week for like the past like I don't know how fucking long. But it's fucking great.
Hey, Darren, where do we come from?
That's a good question.
God damn it, you're supposed to say we all come from semen, man.
Easy now. We don't want you to pass out on the mic like you did before.
Answer the question! Answer the question!
So you had a rough week, you said.
Yeah, rough week.
Yeah.
Just dealing with fucking kids and really just dealing with fucking kids. That's been about the.
That's about what I do at work. I deal with fucking kids.
Yeah, I mean, that shit'll happen. Hey, my sister
Destroy
Angie
the
says,
child.
Yeah, you should do it.
I don't want to destroy these children. Not like the last ones we had. They were terrible.
That could have actually worked on you.
Yeah, that I would. If you would have suggested that, I would have been like, that's not a bad fucking idea, man. Wrong fucking alley.
Yeah.
Drop them all.
But yeah. So it kind of worked out in our favor. We didn't really have a guest this week, and I was just like, you know what? We haven't fucking had Darren on. He was over the other night.
Yeah.
I'll ask him if he wants to fucking do the show. And he was like, fuck yeah, let's do the show. I'm down. I'll be there. Just tell me what time. I was like, all right, cool. So he fucking shows, or right before he shows up, fucking Mr. Welldagum.
Yeah.
Fucking hits me up.
Welldagum.
He's like, hey man, you got a star-studded guest list for tonight? And I'm like,
I don't know about Star, but he's studded.
yeah. I was like, well, I don't know. That depends. Are you free? He's like, I'm free. I was like, well, then fucking come on, man. Like, just I don't care if we got a guest or not. Just fucking come down, man.
Get me out of my house.
Yeah, I figured it was like a cry for help.
Fucking living with bats.
That's true.
You got a bat problem?
Oh, man. Yeah,
Batman
we
decided
got
to
them in
show
the
up.
basement. We got them in the attic.
Oh shit.
I've been catching them.
Hey, man, bats aren't not as bad as like what mice or rats or anything.
Well, after we found out we had bats, we found out we had mice.
Oh, really?
So,
What that smell like?
could have been from the people before.
Bats,
You live
bats are
near
just
woods,
mice
though.
with wings, man.
That's what I said, yeah.
Well, you live near a bunch of woods too, so
Right, yeah.
you'll have that.
Out in the country.
Yeah.
I thought you were down in Ludlow.
No, I used to be.
When did you move?
I didn't. Let's see. I started off in Latonia,
Yeah.
and then I moved over to Park Hills. But not like the nice part of
Well,
Park
that's what I
Hills.
meant. That's what I meant,
Yeah.
Park Hills.
Yeah, I was right on the edge of Park Hills, right where
That real
Coach
sketchy
Cat Kid
part of it.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
And
My
then,
buddy lived over there.
and now we're up in Crescent Springs. We're living on the High Hog now.
When the fuck did you guys move?
He's been there, man.
6-7 months ago. It's probably the first time I came in here. I was still living there. I think at the new place.
At the new place or the old place?
The new place. Old place is when I started my podcast, and then through that, I was the all-star commenter kind of deal then, and then we moved over to the new place, and that's when I actually came over and hung out with you guys.
Yeah, we're like, who's this guy?
I was like, come on, guys.
So what part of town you live in now?
Crescent Springs. So we're over in the wooded area.
I think I knew that.
Hey, Jerry, I think he's in Crescent Springs, man.
Yeah, it's Crescent Springs.
It's Crescent Springs.
Crescent Springs.
Yeah.
Crescent Springs.
Crescent Springs, man. Strawberry.
Yeah.
What's that? I thought that was a sound clip. I was like, holy shit.
Hold on to your butt.
Chill out this fucking Jägermeister.
Oh, yeah.
It's got me all warm.
Everything's
About to take my shirt off.
Technically into things.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you say technical or rectical?
Oh, whatever you want to hear, baby.
So, Welldagum, how's the podcast going, man?
Yeah.
Podcast's going good, man. Got back up.
I saw you just released an episode.
Yeah, basically I call it a season now. I don't put it in the description that way, but I was like, oh yeah, I got my second season started, I guess, since I just stopped making them, and then, but I've put out 3 this past 3 weeks.
Nice.
I've got some good feedback from them. There's been some pretty funny ones, some neat ones, I guess.
Hell yeah.
So
hell yes.
I got you on my podcatcher app. I need to start listening to them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Liking and subscribing and
I know.
donating or whatever you got to do.
You gotta get on the Patreon. You on the Patreon?
No.
We're on it, but
yeah.
One person fucking donated, and I know he's not.
Is he dead?
No.
I've not heard or seen him in
We still
forever.
get money from his account somehow. I don't.
Well, here's the thing. Since he's the only one that does it, I know he's in like a bad spot, so I don't want to like blow him up.
Yeah.
And like,
hey man, you've not donated in a while.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's like automatic.
Oh,
like every
okay.
time we do something, he donates like $1 or some shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like, I hate to just like every week just fucking milk $1 on this guy.
I'll take that $1, man.
Tonight we just put out like 3 episodes, so he might get hit $3.
I know, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm sure Patreon's great for some people.
Yeah,
But
my third party platform I use, they have an option to do that within it without being Patreon. So if people want to go to Pinecast, is who I use,
Yeah.
and they can donate towards that if they wanted to. But I don't push for it. I've not even set up the account so people can do it.
Man, people could be like, man, I want to donate like
give him
$30
money
to this
I
dude,
really, this
but
sounds so pitiful.
Yeah.
I need to give him some money.
One thing I've been thinking about doing is I really want to set up like a P.O. box
Yeah,
and have people
fans
like
send us
mail
shit.
it.
Send
Yeah,
in some-
like anthrax and like
yeah.
pipe bombs and shit.
I'm
Fuck
afraid
yeah.
of what they would send us, honestly.
yeah.
You
It could be fun.
It could be.
We could have a mailbag open day. Like, oh, we got the mailbag out, guys.
That would be
We
kind
got one thing.
It's anthrax. It's probably what it's going to be. Be IRS all over again, man.
Oh, man. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I think it's like $70 or $80 a year or something like that.
Yeah, it's not
for a P.O.
bad.
box.
Well, it keeps going up because snail mail's going out. But
Yeah.
No way, man. Amazon's keeping that shit alive.
that is very true.
Yeah.
They pay the post office to deliver stuff for them.
On Sundays, right?
Yeah.
I bet if I pushed our Patreon a little bit, I could get the money to open a fucking P.O. box.
There you go.
So I just
Hey guys,
I mean,
while
I
you're
know-
here, sign up on Patreon for
Yeah.
Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
just donate.
Just
There
use
you
that
go.
mouth,
Right off the
man.
Use that mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Where you going? Nowhere.
You could,
I mean, I'd have to do
open a massage parlor.
I'd
and
have to
shit.
do a lot of lowies for my rate. I mean, my rate's high, but people wouldn't pay it.
Moving on.
That's another story.
Yeah.
So, Darren, what's been going on with you, man? You haven't
Yeah.
been on our couch in a long time, brother.
You still got that motorcycle, D?
Yes, I do.
He's got 2 of
Been
them
up
now.
to work.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
sold
got 2
one.
bikes?
Yeah.
What size bikes you got now?
I've got a 250, little pussy, and a 600.
Hey man, you got to start on a 2. You got to start low.
Hey, Little
Yeah.
Pussy's the
Yeah,
best.
anybody that's listening that rides a bike or wants to ride a bike, start off on a 250.
Let me start off on that 250. Let me borrow that for about a week.
Hey, just hit me up.
All right.
Let me know. I'll go ahead and
Teach me how to ride, man.
It's like, hey, you know any contractors?
Yeah.
Good, set me up with a bunch of quotes and give me some reviews.
Yeah, it's nice though. It's nice to be able to just ride on 2 wheels and just live your life just in that moment.
And 1/4 mile at a time.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go 20 miles.
How much does it cost?
Oh, it's like let's say
I was hoping you'd be like more than you can afford, pal.
Punk bitch.
let's say you want to go around the tri-state for a whole week. You're probably spending about $8 on gas.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You are stupid.
That's actually genius.
That is.
Wow.
You need to deliver. Can you do deliveries on them, or you can't?
See, about that, you'd have to have either some type of like thermal
Sidecar?
bag or
Oh,
some
gotcha.
type, something like that.
Yeah, this type of weather, I bet shit would get cold real quick.
Yeah, it's never fun.
Yeah.
Anything less than 40 degrees, well, shit, 50 degrees, even 50 degrees it sucks.
Cold as shit.
Ron's pothole season right now too, man. That's dangerous on two wheels.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't even see them until 5 seconds away,
Boom.
and then you're just shit.
Then you're swerving. Not only is the food cold, but it's slung up against something windshield.
Smashed.
Yeah, raspberry cobbler all fucked up.
If I delivered food. If I delivered food and I had one of them bags, I'd fart in them bags and close it. I'd so would, man.
Just anticipating they're not going to tip you.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what?
Just like whatever.
I heard this guy on the phone. Yeah.
I would just
piece of trash.
Yeah, I would just rip in that bag and just be like, I'm gonna let that stew for a while.
I used to have one of those. It was a Pizza Hut thermal bag.
Oh really?
Yeah, chick. Actually, Chubbs' ex-girlfriend that I was banging there for a while.
Christ.
Piece of trash.
She worked for
put your
Pizza Hut or Domino's. One, I can't remember which one.
Shut your murderous fat mouth.
You used her,
I got it from her.
Her thermal slot, huh?
Scum.
Yeah.
Scum.
Couple times.
Scum. Scum. Piece of trash.
Chubbs, I've done apologize.
Yeah, and he did it in a good way. Like if we could ever tell that story, it would be a good story to tell.
Let's tell the story, man. Fuck
all right,
man. You tell it, man.
Jerry calls me over to his house. Now, granted, I'm like a teenager.
Is this when you blow your load on her hoodie?
Well, you've already heard the story. Jesus Christ.
Well, they haven't heard the story.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I thought this was different. I thought he fucked like 4 of your chicks, man.
He tried every single time.
He's heard your story.
But nobody else
But
has.
they haven't heard your story.
I'm intently listening.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on.
So, Jerry invited me over like his house, right?
You said you were a teenager. I'd just like to point out you were legal teenager.
I had long black hair, like I had no gray yet.
Flowing.
I was glistening from like the sun. It had just rained outside, so my shirt was clinging to my body a little bit. And Jerry brings me into his, a little bit moist.
Wait, what kind of story is this?
Jerry apologizing to me.
Oh, okay.
He's making good.
Yeah.
Making real good.
So he brings me into his, like the place where he's staying. And he brings me in, we sit down, we smoke, we get like real loose. We're watching some funny videos on the internet. And he reaches over and he puts his hand on my like knee.
Moist. Wait, what kind of story is this? My bad. Got my own soundboard.
Are you recording this? What's going on?
You're fucked now.
Saving this for later. So he puts his hand on my knee and he kind of like moves it like a little bit up my thigh, a little bit. No.
Damn, I let you fuck my girl for that.
But he gets like real serious. Like the video that we're watching ends and he looks over at me and he's like, "Man, I gotta come clean about something." And I'm like, what's going on, man?
I gave your girl herpes.
He's like, have you noticed an infection on the other head of your dick?
Yeah.
That came from me. No, but he was like...
No, he was just kidding about that.
Let me redraw.
No, he like gets real serious. And like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling faded. And he's like, I just gotta come clean about something, man. Something's not right. And I'm like, well, what's going on, man? He's like, you remember that girlfriend? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, remember that time that you and your buddy wanted to go, Toby?
You and Toby, yeah.
Toby wanted to go see that movie 28 Days Later. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. You gave me a ride and everything? Because I wasn't driving it. I didn't have a license or nothing. Right. And he's like, yeah. He's like, well, right after I dropped you off, I went over to your girlfriend's house. I picked her up.
No.
And I totally had sex with her while you were watching the movie.
Dang.
And he's like, but let me just say, he's like, I feel really, ever since I did that, man, I feel so bad about it. And like I was just
gonna say I gotta hand it to you, but
told her some good moves. Man.
Well, at that time we had already broken up. and
Yeah,
she
they
was
weren't
already
currently
banging like
dating, yeah.
this really piece of trash dude
Piece of trash.
that lived down the street from me. And like, so they were already like together, and I hated like the bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He did.
yeah.
Trash.
So yeah,
Piece of trash.
and so like when like he waited for the right, like it's like he fucking like waited for the right time and perfect situation
Planets aligned.
and laid it on me. And at that point, I was just like, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Gotta let it slide at that point.
I'll let it slide. Yeah.
So what happened 28 days later? Was she pregnant?
But what's funny is, like, I knew my way around. Like, obviously, I drove him down there. I dropped him off. He's blowing me the fuck up, like, while I'm with his chick. And I'm like, dude, I'm lost as fuck. I don't know where I'm at. Like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. Like,
Hell yes!
I'll call you when I get close. You know, that's how it was.
I'll call you when I'm coming.
Did you come in the goddamn comment?
I timed that perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if I did or not, man.
Joe, you came on her hoodie.
I didn't
probably
come on
did.
her hoodie.
Oh, I
No,
thought you
that was a different.
That's a
chick.
different chick?
Yeah.
You fucked two of his chicks?
No.
Oh, you did not know about this
Wait,
one.
are
or
you
something.
sure it was her hoodie?
Hold on.
Now, let me just say something real quick.
The hoodie
I
chick
never
is
did this to Jerry,
Okay.
No.
but I had every opportunity to. Twice. Two of his girlfriends straight up came on to me.
True story, bro.
Like,
I
came
came-
on you?
Maybe three. I think
maybe three. I
would have.
remember.
Janelle,
Yeah.
Amber came on to me once, but I never did it.
She was probably hammered.
Yeah, she was, and
That's
she was
typical.
mad at you because of the whole Heather situation at the time.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
And
should have
then,
taken advantage of that.
and what's her face? The one that
Alicia?
worked. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Shit happens, man. Yeah.
But I never did it because I'm a better friend.
He's the big man.
You're just afraid.
I was afraid. Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true.
Hey, man, that would be too.
The time that Amber came on to me, like Jerry was asleep, like 5 feet away from us.
Yeah.
That would have been cold.
That's
man.
when you'd be like, hell yes!
That's when I wake up and you just give me that look that.
Yeah.
No, apparently there was a lot of instances with that one.
Oh yeah.
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 That was just a bad situation from the get go.
I mean, she liked to party.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did. You know, come to think of it, she, like, even though I probably dated her the longest out of like any of my exes, she
loved grog.
Yeah, she did. She did. Dude, I don't even know if I ever told you this story, man. So, back when I was dating her, she was kind of prudish. Wouldn't really give it up. Wouldn't give anything up, really.
Right.
Like, she had to be like super hammered, and it had to be like my birthday or some shit, right?
Oh, dang.
Had to sign a contract.
Yeah. So, like, there was this chick that I was kind of cool with, you know. Like, I gave her a ride home one day, and I was trying to get in her pants.
Yeah.
You know, didn't, but I was trying to.
Yeah, who gives rides without expecting that?
Exactly.
Ask
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So I give this chick a ride home, and I'm sitting out in front of her house, and like my phone starts blowing up. Well, it's her fucking calling me, and I'm ignoring it. You know, so I'm trying to, you know,
Be a good guy.
get my noodle wet. You know?
Right.
So like my buddy was at my house, just hanging out because he knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Well, he fucking rats me out, right?
Ugh.
So like I get done talking to this chick, and I'm heading home, and I'm calling her, and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, she's like, where the fuck are you? And I'm like, oh, you know, I think I used Toby. I think I was like, oh, I had to take Toby to work or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever, just fucking come home. So I go home, and she's like, look, I know what we're up to. And I'm like, wait a minute, where the fuck's Jeff? She's like, Jeff fucking left. He told me what's going on. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So like,
That's snitch.
I'd rather a
I
friend
know, right?
sleep with my girl than to snitch on me.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Maybe.
Milk
I don't know.
stick
Never mind.
So, but here's the fucked up part, right? Like I'm trying to mac on this chick, right? And she feels guilty that she's not being a good girlfriend. Like she puts the blame totally on her. Like she was like, if I was sucking better dick, you wouldn't be out fucking running around.
Right.
And I was fucking blown away.
You're like, it's true.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
yeah.
right.
It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah!
It's totally your fault, not my fault at all. and she was like, you know what? You're right. I'm a bad girlfriend.
Hey.
Hey.
Pull this off, bro.
It's okay. It's okay though. I forgave her after that.
You were the bigger man.
I was.
Yeah.
I really was.
Literally.
She tasted it.
Did you come in her goddamn mouth?
That night, I probably think I did.
Oh man! Wow.
We're breaking the conditioning!
Oh.
So needless to say, me and Chubbs, we got some history, man.
Yeah, we go way back.
What do they call that? Eskimo brothers?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
like when you both sleep with the same chick?
Yeah.
Did you
Wow.
sleep with her after I slept with her?
Who?
The first one. You want me to just say her name?
Yeah.
Sheila.
Yeah.
You did?
No, I slept with her first.
Yeah, but did you sleep with her after I had slept with her?
No.
No. So you've never tasted my juice then?
No.
So you
never
boinked her before
tasted
he
the
boinked
juice.
her. Gotcha.
Yeah. He did. And got her period blood all over his fucking
Yeah.
shirt.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ran out like my buddy was driving a Camaro, right?
He's like, what smells like pennies?
So I'm wearing like this Dickies shirt, right? Button down.
Yeah.
And I wore it the whole time, right? And I run out to my buddy. I'm like going for a high five. And he was like, get the fuck away from my car.
Looked like Texas Chainsaw
Yeah,
Massacre.
like all up the
Run
front,
on
but I
his
didn't know because like it wasn't up here; it was like down there.
You cut your leg, man? Oh, that's period blood, dude. No.
Oh man.
But now the nut on her sweatshirt chick.
Yeah.
That was another fucking crazy situation.
We're gonna get to the news.
You don't want to talk about
I'm
this
just
one?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You want to talk about this one?
What? Who is it?
I don't even know her name, dude.
Trailer park bitch,
It was
wasn't
a
it?
trailer park chick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Steak and Shake trailer chick, right?
So like,
Yeah.
this is
I never did anything with her.
around this time, like Chubbs was living with me, like sleeping on my couch full time, right?
Yeah.
So he was always on my computer, and he was like, always on like what was it?
Yahoo Messenger.
Yahoo Messenger, and he'd always talk to these little fucking hood rats and shit on there,
ICQ.
trying to get his noodle wet. I don't blame him. We all did.
Wish I had that sound effect.
I'll find. I love.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Some BP stations have that, like when they ring you up.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
But one night we were going out to Steak and Shake, and he was talking to this chick that was like, "Yeah, I live in the trailer park right by Steak and Shake." And he was like, "Oh well, fuck yeah, well we'll swing by and pick you up at such and such time.
Yeah.
Just be outside." So he comes to me, he's like, "Look, bro, I need you to swing by and pick this girl up, and if she's pretty, pick her up. If she's not pretty, just fucking keep driving."
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say that?
No, we have not talked about the Jussie Smollett guy yet. We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get there.
We're not into news
This
yet.
is a little bit off the rails, but we'll get there.
It happens. So I go and I'm driving down, and I see the chick, and I'm driving up, and I'm like, oh shit, there's no way I can pass this chick up. like she's just the right amount
Dark hair.
of not attractive that I just have to pick her up and take her back for Chubbs, just to fuck with her.
Hold on. So
We
he's
met
not
the
with her.
year.
So he's not with you.
He's not with
Dude,
me at
I
all.
would say fucking totally pick her up too, man.
That's exactly what I did.
Like I would say totally pick her up. Like, dude, I'd be texting like, dude, this chick's fine, man. Like, you need to get in this.
So I pick her up and I come back and we're at Steak and Shake and we're sitting at the table for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. And she gets up, she goes in the bathroom, and fucking Chubbs leans in. He's like, "Motherfucker, I said if she was pretty, pick her up. If she was ugly, fucking keep going. Why the fuck did you pick her up?"
Oh, I thought you said.
And I was just like,
Oh, that's good, man.
motherfucker.
I was just
Good
like,
shit.
I was like, "Fuck it, man. She's willing and ready, man."
Right. And I was dumb and yeah.
Yeah.
Young, dumb,
So-
full of cum.
Yeah.
So we sat there at Steak and Shake like all night, and by the end of the night, he's totally repulsed.
Did
Like,
you get her patty melt?
this chick's like, she's telling stories about taking it in the ass, and blowing dudes, and all kinds.
She
of nasty
is?
shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Like she was DTF.
She was DTF,
She was
right.
DTF.
At the time, I didn't know how to appreciate that shit.
I wouldn't
So-
appreciate that. Dude, she lived in that trailer park and she's
Right.
taking the ass. Fuck that,
Yeah.
man.
You and 16-year-old me would be
Fucking
high-fiving right now.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't been doing. I wouldn't have been touching that. Me and you would be like, man, let's go play some Pokemon.
Screw this, dude.
So like I said, by the end of the night, he was totally repulsed. He's like, this chick is way too experienced for me. I don't want no part of this. And she was down. So I was just like, hey, look, he's not willing to, do anything. But I am.
Sorry, this guy.
So,
but hey,
You're gaming for life, right?
I'm your guy. I was like,
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I told her, I was like, I'll go in the bathroom right now, lock the door, and it's on. She's like, all right, well, let's go. So like we get up and we go to the bathroom, but there's no locks on the doors.
Right.
So I was like, well, fuck, man. I was like,
yo, Chubbs.
Lock the door for me, man.
I was just like, fuck it, man. Like, let's just go out to the car. We'll do our business out in the car.
Well, the trailer was just across the way, right?
What was?
The trailer.
Yeah,
it pretty much is.
Literally across the street.
Yeah, you could have.
I probably could have just took her
She's
home.
like, I can't. My dad and boyfriend, the same person, are there right now.
My dad friend.
Yeah.
Wait, but dad and boyfriend.
Yeah.
So we went out to the car, we did our business, and just so happens I got some shit all over her fucking hoodie, and Tim jumped in the fucking car afterwards. They got out, and
She had to finish her shift.
Well, she got out. Fucking Chubbs jumped out of the back seat, hopped in the front seat where she was sitting. She gave him a big old hug and had fucking shit smeared all over her.
Why does it smell like wet rice cakes in here?
But yeah, that was it. Tim got a semen ingested hug.
Ingested?
Yes, I'm a Mormon.
He ate it
That's why I
too?
just
He
smoked
might
a
have.
pack of Newport and drank 3 vodka
The
tonic.
hell off.
If you ate some Steak and Shake, chances are.
Yeah.
You ate some semen.
That's a good point, man.
Yeah.
Good point. I feel so bad, man.
Good times, dude. I would give anything to go back and live those days again.
Did you fuck her in
At
the
least-
ass in the bathroom?
God damn!
God damn, it's in the ass! Steak shake!
I hope time travel, or at least being able to go back and live those memories again.
Some shit like Click would be cool.
Yes, exactly. I would love to just
I think everybody
witness those
would
days
want that,
again.
man.
Just
Just
go
get
back
that
and
remote.
just
Yeah,
see it.
rewind it up.
Because
Yeah.
not only for that night, but
Skip
we
the
had
first
some
chapter.
really good
We
fucking
did.
times.
We had some great nights.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is Dusty B could have been in on that.
Yeah.
Because he was like one friend away.
Right.
I really was.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
really weird.
It is weird.
The 6 degrees of separation was like 2 degrees at a time.
1 degree.
1 degree.
Yeah, it was one friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kev.
Yeah. Kev.
Yeah.
Little Kev. Yeah. If he just hadn't been stingy with his friends, we could have been hanging out with Dusty.
Yeah. I used to hang out with him and Jesse all the time.
Jesse.
And that-
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah. No.
You're waiting for the news, folks.
Yeah, here it is. Bam! That dude's just fucking stupid.
Yeah. This,
If you're gonna tell somebody, if you're gonna have somebody like beat you up, don't text them like the shit to buy. Or don't text them the shit you're into.
I haven't followed this story like 100%. I don't know all the details. But what I do know is he hired some Nigerian dudes to be white
Who
supremacists.
had been on the show?
Yeah, who'd been on the show that
One-
Oh, they're on
one
the
of them-
show?
One
Yes.
of them
Yeah,
been
one of
a background guy or whatever.
Yeah, like an extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an extra.
But he hires these dudes.
Pays them by check.
Did he pay with a check?
What a dumbass.
Jerry Springer
What
fucking
an idiot.
move,
Like,
man.
do like Bitcoin or something. Jesus, this dude's a fucking idiot.
Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, cash.
Cash is king, man.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Could never go wrong with cash.
Yeah.
and these dudes didn't even really do anything, did they? Like, did they
No,
actually
they
assault
actually
him?
beat him up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little
but
bit?
just a little
But he
bit.
practiced it. Like he paid them, and then like they practiced in the like a garage or
Yeah.
like a parking
They did
garage.
karate in the garage?
Yeah. He's like, so what you're going to do is do all this shit.
And he did it just to get more money on the show, to
Yeah.
get sympathy. That's pretty
Well,
much it.
He's claiming now that he has a substance abuse problem.
Oh, okay. Cool. So
Still
he got
not
like,
the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
but
you mean not the same thing?
Oh, I mean, like not.
not the sympathy.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying he did it because he had a drug
Substance
problem.
abuse problem. Yeah,
He wanted more
like-
money to deal
Well,
with
like-
his drugs.
Yeah,
I'm not making
exactly.
enough anymore.
I need cocaine. Come on, man.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Did they indict him on like a felony or is it like a misdemeanor?
See, I don't know. Like, if you pay someone to beat your ass, and then you go on the news.
It's kind of like
Well,
prostitution.
it was a false police report.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's what they're getting him
Yeah.
on.
Like, hey, you wasted our time with this. But I don't know the exact report of what he gave first.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it like exactly what he said, but I know it was like, oh, these guys beat me up and said a bunch of racial slurs, a bunch of homophobic slurs, put a noose around my neck,
So a black guy called another black guy a racial slur?
But when
that's what he's saying.
He went out to get something to eat, and when he was coming back is when they jumped him and did all this. And then he made it to the hospital, which he was beat up, but he still had his Subway sandwich. So these guys didn't beat him up enough.
That's an Andy move right there.
Yeah, exactly. Never dropped the sandwich.
Never dropped the
Like,
sandwich.
I'm still hungry, so guys, I'm going to take the sandwich with me.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that looks so good, though. That's my Haitian.
Do you taste?
I don't know.
That better be fucking meatballs.
Extra marinara. But, so yeah, they said it went that direction, and then they started investigating, but there was no cameras, there was no footage.
There's no evidence.
They couldn't find anything to set it, except for he was beat up and went to the hospital.
Like he went to his hotel, right? Like that was the first place he went, and he still had the noose around his neck.
Right, because you have to have evidence. Like,
exactly.
Got to suit
Well,
up.
like if you just got your ass, like for real, and some guys threw a noose around your neck as like a
that'd be the first fucking thing I'd try to take off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and what white supremacist is going to go to downtown Chicago?
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Proclaiming white's power or whatever.
MAGA country.
Don't know if he said that. Don't know if they were wearing hats or whatever.
Yeah.
But they were talking about it, and they showed the guys that they arrested because they found the footage of these two Haitian dudes, and they took them in or whatever. And
Haitian or Nigerian?
Or Nigerian, whichever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm not all about the facts.
Don't say they look the same.
But what I heard...
Neither are we. We're not about facts at all.
Well, then I'm just going to say this. But no, like, these dudes are huge.
Oh, yeah, they're
So
buff.
they worked out at his gym. If they would have really hauled off and did what they wanted to, he'd still be an ICU.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You got some big testicles to pull this off, bro.
So, like, yeah, it was just a big mess, man. Big mess.
Man.
Now, they actually came forward.
Yeah.
Well, they
Before
got
anything.
arrested.
Did they get arrested?
I think they got arrested
And they
first,
just admitted it.
and then they had.
Well,
said,
and there was stuff in their apartment that showed, I guess it might have been the check that he wrote him or something like that. There was evidence that showed directly to him.
Like, oh, we haven't got the check. We haven't got the chance to cash that yet.
I wonder if they still cashed it.
I don't know.
Because if I was them, I fucking would.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
We had a deal.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, well, we can't take that
That's
money
business.
back.
Like, I can't help it that you got fucking caught, bro. Like, give me my money.
Right.
This dude not think at all, like, oh yeah, man, I'll just write these dudes a check. And,
Well,
you
there's
know.
dudes he knew, too.
Yeah.
If you're going to hire
Yeah.
somebody to do something like that, you can get
Yes.
somebody else. You
Yeah.
don't get guys you know. Of
Craigslist
course,
that shit.
if you didn't
Backpage.
want to get messed up too bad, I guess, get somebody and be like, okay, dudes.
I
Yeah.
mean, if I was going to hire somebody to kick my ass, I'd hire you guys.
I mean,
right.
yeah, but you'd pay us in cash. It wouldn't be like, I was fucking working that day. What are you talking about?
Who said anything about paying y'all? I would just ask y'all, like, out of the kindness of your heart, just whoop my ass for me. You know? You guys would do it, right? I know fucking Chubbs would. He'd be like, remember that time you fucked my girl?
Well, you don't start off. You don't start off with that. You wait till we get you down, and then he's going. He's like, "Yeah, remember?"
Once he sees the blood, it's all over, man. He's like a shark. He just goes rabid. But yeah, so this guy, he's basically done on his show. I think they were gonna fucking
Yeah, they
kick
fired him
off the
already.
fucking
I
show.
caught the news right before I came over. They fired him already.
Yeah. What gets me is like Roseanne made a racist tweet, and she lost her whole fucking show.
Yeah.
This dude like claimed a racist and homophobic fucking attack, and like
We got kicked out from a show.
yeah,
Well, I've got some real super Republican friends from back home. They post stuff all the time.
not from down in Kentucky, right?
No, not Eastern Kentucky. But they were posting stuff of like the MAGA hat kid, Cub Calf kid, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh man!" As soon as he got out there, they were like, "Hang him, whatever, do this to him," and put him out to dry. And then this guy, they're like, "We gotta find who did this to him," and and then they're like, of course, they were turning it around to that kid was totally innocent, which I'm like, he wasn't totally innocent. Like, I don't think it was as big as what they made it to be. But
He's suing some publication.
oh yeah,
New York Times
New York
or something,
Times,
500,000 or
yeah.
something like that.
250 million is what it
250
is.
million.
Yeah.
I was a little bit off.
Yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, that's a lot. I hope he wins. I'm gonna be like, hey man, aren't we cousins or some shit?
Like that, if he wins, I'm gonna start walking around town with my MAGA hat.
Yeah.
For people to stand in front of.
Just 5 people to stand in front of. That's
Yeah.
all you guys.
We'll film that, man. We'll make it look all like
And
that.
I'll be like, hey guys, once this dude gets in my face, you guys run up and jump me.
Yeah.
Yeah, giveaway.
Say you were them.
Yeah.
That worked.
Just say you were part of their group or whatever.
Yeah.
Wear this face paint and put these feathers in your hair.
Yeah.
Bang on these bongos a little bit. I'll buy them from Guitar Center with a check.
That dude's lawyer sent letters like about because of all the publications that wrote about him. He
Yeah.
sent like
The MAGA hat kid?
yeah, his lawyer sent like 12 letters to like different publications, like threatening like to sue and shit like that.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
they hired like a top-notch Republican campaign guy.
Oh,
as soon
really?
as this all hit the fan.
Yeah.
Those Cub Cat kids, a lot of their families got a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
So they hired some big campaign guy from like Mitch McConnell's campaign tour kind of stuff.
Bitch
And we're like-
McConnell.
Yeah. And we're like,
The turtle.
he's like, hey, I'll hook you up with this guy. He's going to help you look good. So I don't know. Everybody's guilty, it seems like, but you know, somebody's going to come out on top.
Man,
Cream always rises.
that's true.
It's a bad thing.
Milk.
On her chest.
On her hoodie.
That's a Macho Man quote right there. The cream rises to the top.
I just think it's crazy how big it got, though.
Oh man.
Just how.
That's what she said.
How big does it
Yes.
It'll
Milk
surprise you.
stick it.
Coming from Darren.
get? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said.
Do MILFs dig it, Darren?
So, hey,
Look straight into that camera.
They do.
let's. I hate to cut you off, D.
Speaking of black guys and
move
getting
along here.
peed on.
Yeah. I think this just came out today. I think they said they got R. Kelly on like 10 counts of like
Yeah, dude.
sexual assault. They got
Yeah.
videotape of him in it.
I think
singing,
that's
Again?
Yeah.
Eight of it was with girls that are between 13 and 16.
Well, daggum, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like this, it's like Bill Cosby. Like this shit shouldn't be a surprise. Like we should have got this fucking guy years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
What's causing
again?
things? Right, yeah.
Chubbs, do me a favor. Plug your mic in. I don't think your mic's plugged in all the way.
Oh, it's hanging down a little bit, yeah.
It's got some hang down.
But
Might have been in a little
Heads
bit.
up.
Pop. Jaeger's fucking taking his toll on it.
is.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
I'm
go.
back.
There we go.
Yeah, I can actually fucking hear you now, man.
Really?
Yeah.
But the
Oh,
fact
my
of like
bad.
he was pissing on girls in the 90s and no one ever did anything about it's kind of fucking
Like
crazy.
Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
fucking commented on
He had it on his show.
A whole segment
Yeah.
of music video he
Yeah.
made.
Pee
Two
on
music
girls.
videos.
Yeah.
Not just one.
Drip, drip, drip.
Piss on you.
I wanna piss on you.
And everybody laughed.
I'm turn your
The
face.
poor little girl cried at her
toilets.
home.
Yeah.
Like, that was me.
Aaliyah died.
Yeah.
But he kind of like started a cult, right? He basically
R. Kelly?
Isn't
I mean,
he
it's
one-
kind of cultish.
Yeah, like he was like grooming them from young ages, and their
Yeah.
parents were like, yeah, you know, you're gonna start from him, or you'll get notoriety
Right.
from
All right.
him. And he was like, well, they're going to be my concubine pretty much.
I'm calling it now. Drake is going to be the future R.
You
Kelly.
know?
he's already been called out for a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
he's the future R. Kelly.
I'm not far. Like, I'm agreeing with you, Dusty.
What's that, buddy?
But the same thing that you're talking about, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What's up, buddy?
I'm saying.
I ain't need sunflower
Yeah, Drake, he's a.
Oh, they're tearing up your tongue?
No. I'm just
Oh.
biting on them and licking on them. When
They're popping real
we're
good in the
talking.
mic.
That's that popping and crackling sound. Everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
But so what you said? What are you
feeling
agreeing
my
with?
He agrees.
I've read the
that
same-
Drake is going to be
the
like
same
next R.
shit that
Kelly.
Oh yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. About Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's done it to like 2 or 3 girls. Where
But,
like,
like,
they're
he's doing
underage.
He's even doing it to famous girls.
Yeah.
They're like teen stars or whatever.
Well, he did it to what's his name? Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
The one
did
that
it.
just married
Yeah,
Justin
Justin Bieber. Yeah. He was doing it to her. Like, he was buying her, like, shit. Like, she's underage, but all he was doing was, like, buying her stuff
Like,
and,
oh,
and calling her and talking to her.
send
Yeah.
this to her.
So that's grooming, yeah.
You
Toby.
got some big testicles.
But yeah.
to pull this off, bro.
But yeah, I mean, that's what he was doing. And, like, I've heard of, like, 2 or 3 other stories of him doing the same thing. But
Yeah.
he's the next R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's just a bunch of mess.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
People decide to make it a big deal now, which is a good thing. I mean,
Right.
it's not a bad thing that people are calling it out now, for sure. But
This is not a Christian company at all.
anyway, so what's going on in the news other than
So other than R. Kelly pissing on people, I don't know if you guys know this. Anybody a New England Patriots fan?
No.
Round of applause for Patriots. Anybody?
I mean, it's what it sounds like when he's getting handy.
Yeah. But owner of the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, was just busted down in Florida in like a sting operation.
oh yeah,
Wrong fucking alley.
They caught him getting hand jobs and
prostitution ring.
prostitution.
He was like, hey, this wasn't a hand job. They said they were going to lotion my thigh.
Try to make it all professional.
Yeah.
Oops, the lotion jumped over. Let me wipe that off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
Where you going? Nowhere.
if you're that kind of guy.
Dude, he could pay for it like privately.
Yeah, like why go to a seedy ass fucking?
Because he likes it when they can't talk that good, man.
Why get emails about a pizza place using toppings as different things? That's a whole. Never mind.
Tell me this is bad.
All right, Alex Jones.
I don't know about your pizza place, but I know about a pizza place.
Where you
We're in
going?
the basement. No. They got child sex slaves, man. True story, man. Look at it. Google it. It's on Wikipedia. Pizza.
Are you talking about that one in Florence?
1776.
Whoa! Back up.
I eat there all the fucking time, man. No,
Is that Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, it's in the basement, man.
When I've gotten out of community
My bad.
I think he's feeling good over there,
Getting
man.
drunk.
Yeah.
Give me that.
photos of Obama having flies.
Hey, was that a full bottle of
indoors
Yak?
at all
Yes, that
hours
was
of
a full
It
bottle.
was
There's
full.
only a
100
quarter
people, no one
left.
has flies
There's
on
5 of us, man. We've been drinking on it for like the last 45
Well,
minutes.
the dog kept getting on my legs, so I was like, "Here you go."
Well, he heard what you do when you drink eggs.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
We heard you.
It's hot here.
It is.
I mean, if you take your shirt off,
it's a chain reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
is.
have one person take their shirt off on the show.
We all take our shirts
We all
off.
take our shirts off.
I've seen yours. Now I see his. And then his and his and his.
Take over!
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So he was
I don't
getting...
like 'em putting chemicals in the water that
Turn the frogs gay! So he was getting handies from Asians at
Handies or blowjobs.
yeah,
or
he's
who
in
knows.
he's like Jupiter,
Yeah,
Florida.
'cause
So what
when
the fuck's he doing in Florida, by the way?
It's
nice
That's
down
where
there.
old
Yeah.
people go. They go
he's
to
a
Florida.
billionaire.
Snowbird, man.
Yeah.
And
Man, wait, if he's a billionaire and he's why is he like going to Florida? Why didn't he go like Thailand or some shit?
Well,
Because in Thailand, they're
Good point.
10-year-old boys.
you gotta have a
That's
passport.
right.
and-
Okay.
The
I'm sure
ingredients
he does.
aren't all on the label there.
Yeah.
It's not 100% organic.
You get something with a dick over there. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
To each their own, man.
Did you guys ever see that? I forget what website it was on. It may have been eFucked or something. Where
Meat
like
spin?
it may have been, but like the dude goes to like Thailand and like he buys this hooker. What comes to find out like it's a dude. And he's
Yeah.
just like, "Fuck it, I'm a banger anyway."
No, I don't think I
You haven't seen that?
No.
No,
No.
am I the only one who saw this?
I think so.
It sounds familiar, so
I may have sent you the link
possibly.
a while back. You never know.
Yeah, he's
I
just
was
like,
like,
fuck
well,
it, I paid,
I
whatever.
already paid.
Yeah, hole's a hole, whatever.
And like he didn't look bad from like the waist up, but
Oh,
then as soon as
okay.
he dropped his pants, you saw he had a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, giveaway.
Yeah, straight.
I
up
mean,
dick
so like if
giveaway.
you
I'm a sound
paid,
effects guy,
Yeah.
guys.
so like
That was the sound
so if
effect.
you paid, would you be like, fuck it, whatever, I'm already here, like nobody's watching?
I mean, I don't know, man. Depends on how they look.
Oh,
you know.
man.
I mean, if you're already paying for it, I'm sure you're
Yeah.
like, well,
I mean,
I always heard about it.
I'm either gonna pay for it and catch an assault arrest, or I'm gonna pay for it and fuck a dude. You know, what looks worse on your record?
I don't neither.
I mean,
I don't know, man. Why you gotta put me in the corner like this?
Everybody looks at Dusty. Hey,
Yeah.
like honestly, Dusty. Let's say me and you just started fucking hanging out.
I thought you were gonna say we just started fucking. Like what?
No. Let's just say me and you, we just started hanging out.
Okay, all right. All right. Throw this on me here.
What would you rather have heard me say? That I got a felony arrest record
Yeah.
for whooping the fuck
Oh,
out
yeah!
of some dude,
Okay.
or would you rather hear like not just whooping the fuck out of some dude, like beating a motherfucker half to death?
Yeah.
You know, put him in like a coma, like motherfucker's still in a coma. Okay, or would you rather found out that I fucked a dude once?
Probably coma.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought you were a biker dude anyways that put dudes in the coma, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wouldn't, like, if I heard you fucked a dude, I'd be like, cool, man, I ain't spending the night. Just saying.
I mean, it's it is what it is. You know.
I mean, would you guys spend the night if you're...
With you?
Yeah, with me, if it's me, man, would you? What's up, buddy? Don't lie, I know you.
Are
Give
we
me that
having
look.
Jägermeister?
I see the way you chewing on them seeds. Synced it.
if you went camping with a bunch of dudes, blacked out, and woke up and your butthole hurt,
Yeah.
would you say anything?
And a condom was
Yeah,
hanging out of your
giveaway.
ass. You can't forget the condom hanging out of your
Oh
ass.
yeah. Would you
Yeah.
say anything?
I saw,
Would you, Dusty?
what?
say anything?
Say something?
If you ever went camping, like let's say we all went camping,
Man,
right?
you've asked me this question before.
He looked like a bitch.
Well, let's ask Darren. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Darren, let's say everybody in this room.
We loaded up right now.
Shut
the podcast down. Let's go to the gorge.
We went fucking camping, right? We all got shit-faced hammered, like bad hammered. Blackout. We don't know what the fuck happened. You wake up tomorrow morning.
Included me?
Everybody blacked out.
Everybody
Yeah,
blacked out.
you.
Okay.
Except you got the roofie.
You got the roofie.
Yeah.
You wake up tomorrow morning.
We played Russian roulette with Rooflin. Sorry, dude. Go ahead.
Roofie roulette.
Yeah, I like that. That's better.
You wake up tomorrow morning. You're completely disoriented. You don't know what the fuck happened. You look down. Your pants are around your ankles. There's Vaseline smeared all over your butt cheeks and thighs. Your ass is hurting. You reach down. You pull a condom out of your butt cheeks.
And it's small.
And by the way,
like those little finger ones.
Yeah.
The rest of us are undressed and
Passed out in the dirt.
With
our dicks sticking to our legs.
Yes, exactly. Like everybody looks compromised.
Every one of us looks like they may have violated you in some way.
Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and just give y'all what I.
Well, no, hold on. Let me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let me finish. But I just want to say, or I just want to ask. You woke up in that scenario. Would you ever tell anybody about that?
Hell no.
All right. You want to go camping?
Okay, so if
you want to go camping? You want to go camping?
I'm down.
Let's go, man.
Why would I tell someone though? Okay, just think about the situation you would be in if you had to tell someone. If you had to
allow me to retort.
If you had to tell someone. Look, guys.
Still going. He's like, wait. Let's go back to what we're talking about here.
Look, guys. I had a condom sticking out of my ass.
You were the only one with the condom too.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is like naked and like looking all fucked up, but you're the only one that has the condom.
And you're the only one whose ass hurts.
We all shared one. Exactly. And we all came in the goddamn condom.
It's a full condom.
This thing fits well.
Thanks for stretching it out.
Okay, so if I was gay, my response would be, it was fly.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I love that joke. That's such a good joke.
I love the meme too. Yeah.
It was fly me.
It was fly me because that's like the perfect picture, man, to go with it. It was fly.
That was good.
That was when Darren was a little huskier, man.
Yeah.
I was beefy.
He's a fit motherfucker. You're right.
Yeah.
Beefcake.
All right, so a new thing we've got here on the show, and I'm pretty excited about this because we have two guests. This is super fun.
Tim goes, "This is fun. I'm in my seat. This is fun."
So, Josh,
he really was, man. Look at him.
I can't control the volume of my voice.
This is fun. Go ahead,
Josh. We're gonna start with you, buddy.
Yeah.
I want you to turn around. I want you to pick 3 random questions off the question tree. 3.
Yes.
English,
All right, let's
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do it for Dale. Number 3.
Pick 3 random questions off the
peace.
question tree here.
Rest in peace.
Here won't roll.
Oh, he's going right in a row.
Well, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
Worst mistake you could have made, Josh.
Getting 3 in a row.
Jerry, hand them to me.
Oh.
It's over.
Let me see that Jaeger when you're good, man.
I thought you were asking for the questions.
Oh no, I'll take a question though.
All right, I'm gonna randomize them here. Chubbs, there's your question.
That's why there's 3. I was like, why am I getting 3? This is messed up.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Is it all a sentence that goes together?
Let's see here.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Hey,
no.
I'll start with mine because I think
Okay.
mine's pretty tame. Okay.
I haven't even looked at mine yet. Hold up.
This experience so far, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up, man.
Yes.
Good.
I love mine.
Do you?
I so fucking love mine.
I don't even know if I
Wait, where am I
understand
putting my
mine, to be
thumbs
honest
next?
with
You want me to read it?
Well, next question,
got
you're putting
this.
it somewhere.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
You can go, Chubbs.
Okay.
you. Okay. If you had a HUD, a heads-up display, that showed 3 stats about you,
Ooh, I like that.
about any person you looked at.
Wait
a second. If you had a heads-up display that it showed 3 stats about any person you looked at, what 3 stats would you want to show?
of that person.
Do
kind of like reading minds almost, but like
not
a
really
specific thing about those people.
Like you can see like a health meter, like an STD meter, what horny meter or something.
Yeah.
What would your 3 stats be?
Exactly.
That you would want to see on every person.
Oh, jeez.
Like intelligence, int, INT.
First off, I would want like a psychopath meter. To
like
show,
how crazy?
Like how on the edge, which that's
Smart.
real sci-fi.
That's
like
smart.
But like, because everybody's got a little crazy in them, but nobody ever knows when somebody's on the edge of crazy. So I'm like, yeah, psychopath meter.
Stress.
Everybody's stressed.
What about DTF meter?
But like, if you have the psychopath meter, stress will be right along with it.
Yeah.
Because they could be psycho, but they're not that stressed out.
Yeah,
so
you know it's okay to talk to them. So yeah, I'd put a stress one on there, and then after that.
These fucking seeds are addictive.
Yeah, I know, man. You're welcome. And then I don't know. I'd probably put a horny meter on there. Just for the
Psycho, stressed, and horny.
I mean, those all can work to your advantage.
So you're basically looking at your wife, huh?
No, you don't know. You never know.
Unless you're in a room full of guys and it's just
psycho, stressed, and horny. Yeah. I want my asshole to hurt, so I'm leaving.
Going around.
We're going camping. Going camping.
Now, what's my third?
Yeah. All right. So this is my favorite one. Of the
in the ass.
Oh wait. I think I know what this one is.
Of the people in this room, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
But now we got 4.
Well, you just do the 3.
Exclude Darren.
Yeah, Darren.
No, they get you, D.
Shucks.
Because that changed my fuck.
You better say fuck, motherfucker. Hey, but I do got a good ass job, so you can marry.
Well, I so just laying it out like it is. Chubbs, I'm sorry. I probably have to kill you.
Fuck, man.
You took all my
funny,
seeds.
though.
You took all my seeds, man.
Oh, that's true.
Jerry's got this cool ass basement and a lot of fun stuff, and you can do podcasts and you can do video
You're
game
marry
stuff.
him, huh?
And yeah, I'd marry Jerry.
motherfucker.
And
I'm not going camping with you.
And, see, man, like. Can we
that means.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, here you go, buddy. You told me what you do with Jaeger.
Cheers.
Josh, if it makes you feel better, he's got a twin sister.
That's true. I'd fuck you too, Justin.
God damn it. I get that every time. I used to be like, hey, man, we'll throw a wig on Dusty, look just like his sister. And I'm like,
It's not really gay.
You got that young baby face, though. That's
I got
the thing
you. You
that
just
gets
want to
me.
sit on it, don't you?
I mean, hey, Jerry's face would tickle too much.
He's got a point there, man.
I'm dead. I don't really give a fuck.
Hold your ass.
Hey, you can watch.
From beyond the grave.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it really necrophilia then? I don't know.
Not if I'm jerking off.
All right,
Jerkrophilia. All right, Mr. Guy on the couch, Darren, you're up. Pick 3 questions off the question tree.
All right.
Let's do it.
Get it.
I'm glad alcohol kills germs because we've all drank out of that bottle.
I've been lipping it real nice.
I know that.
I stuck my tongue in the hole.
Wait, you didn't ask your question.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. He started off.
I started out.
you did?
I said this
Man,
experience.
you could be
thumbs
eating
up or
damn
thumbs down.
sunflower
okay.
seeds.
Yeah, he got the
Man.
lamest card.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
D. Oh,
Want
D,
to do the
look
same order?
I will say there is one question on the question tree that I hope Darren didn't pick.
And you got it?
No,
Which I probably did.
no. I hope he didn't because it's bad.
This is a lame question.
Well, I'll go first.
Okay.
Doggy style or reverse cowgirl?
Doggy style. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Wait a second. You didn't even flinch, man.
with you right now.
You didn't even just fucking hesitate, doggy style. Done. Next, move on.
Yeah.
Style, yeah.
If it's the first thing that comes to mind, doggy style. Yeah.
Right, because you can't do wrong with doggy style because you're in control.
I think you're saying you can't do
Well,
wrong.
reverse
Like, hey,
cowgirl is basically the same thing. With
But
less
she's
work.
in control.
yeah, she's riding you, man.
I mean, you're,
Right.
your
But she can
calf
be-
cramp up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, man, all
That's
you gotta
true.
do.
You got
But-
a lazy way out.
She's in control, so she can fuck it up.
Oh, it's easier to pull out on doggy style. Too,
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's just
Just fucking
you
donkey
got that-
kicker.
if that-
Yeah, she
Psycho
goes back and
meter's
says
going
she's
up.
pregnant. You'd be like, bullshit, we did the doggy style.
Yeah.
And I know.
I know for a fact.
I need to shut up.
Chubbs, read your question, man.
Okay.
What do you got here, man?
If you had to sum up the whole human species in 3 words, what would those words be?
Comedy show for aliens.
I don't know.
Wow.
Quick answer.
That was a good one, man.
That's like 4.
But that's comedy show 4.
Aliens.
Comedy show aliens, bro. There you go.
It was a number 4.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the word. It was a number.
That was still good there. How he just rattled that off.
Yeah, that was quick.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, Dusty B, you're up, man.
Dude, this is a good one because I love. Where are you not welcome anymore?
Oh,
I love that.
Oh wow,
The Klan
that's one
rally.
that I have to actually.
KKK.
It's okay. I done blocked that YouTube comment. Doesn't matter if he's welcome there or not.
Oh man, if I were to sum it up in just real quick words, just my high school crew. If you're listening right now, that's the thing. You're probably not listening, but fuck y'all, because I've been spending copious amounts of time on myself. So there we
Hell
go.
yeah.
So it's not so much a place, but so much a group of people that you're not welcome with.
Let's say,
That's not as bad as being not welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not welcome to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh man, where am I not welcome at?
Court orders are different than not
Yeah.
Restraining orders are way different, man.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, I could still be welcome.
Yeah.
Just the court disagrees.
Yeah. Hey, man, there's a parking lot good not far away from Chuck E. Cheese. I can sit it.
Got binoculars.
Oh,
See, but Dusty's not allowed at Chuck E. Cheese because he's not allowed around children.
No, it's not that. It's because I worked there and they all fuck were allowed and I got fired.
Dead giveaway.
You know what? I don't know why this dawned on me, but I would have to say my ex is XXX. Whatever she lies in my past. She got me some Christmas presents, and
she got me some crystal meth. And she's like, "Damn!"
And she never gave them to you?
Nah,
I got an ex like that.
I didn't get her any.
Wow.
So yeah,
You gave her that dick, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm never going back there.
stupid.
You just gave her some D, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm never welcome back there. So she,
I wouldn't either, dude. Hold on, was it the girl that we met?
Nah.
Oh, she was cool, man.
Yeah,
What happened to her?
Cool, man. She worked at Subway.
she's
She
on
She
her
hooked you up with some meatball subs.
Solid shit, you know.
Yeah.
On her own thing.
I've got an ex like that. Her family referred to me as the person we do not speak of.
Ooh.
Oh,
For
really?
years to come.
What did you do?
Dude, that's awesome.
I don't know what I did, but apparently it was horrible.
Were you camping when you did it?
Yeah.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
I always think that's great where people are like, don't talk to him or don't, you know? It's always like, that's fucking awesome.
The
I
whole
like to be that
family
person.
agreed. I was like, I was never a hated person, but now I was like, you get used to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Go ahead and sit down, cunt.
That's awesome.
But anyway, yeah, I like the question tree.
Yeah, the question tree's good.
Didn't go
man.
too bad. I was expecting it to go way worse.
Can we play Psychic now?
Chubbs has been dying to play this.
I want to play this game.
We're right at an hour.
Yeah.
We got some Xener cards over there or something?
No.
No.
It's a game that we can play without cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you have to do is I count down 3.
1, 2, 3, sunflower seeds, fame, I want.
Damn it, Dusty. Why are you reading my mind right now? Fine.
I win.
We count down 3, 2, 1. You say the first thing on your mind. Okay.
And then he says the first thing on his mind.
Right.
Same time,
Same.
but different.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And then-
after that, if we don't match up, we keep doing it until we match up. But the words that we say have to
relate somehow.
Relate.
Okay.
So like we say 3, 2, 1, sunflower seeds, and then you say podcast. Then we say 3, 2, 1, and then go Kentucky Hacker Brown Boys. And then you say
Hacker Brown Boys.
I think of everybody in this room, he has taken in the most Jagger out of anybody.
I might
He usually
have.
does, man.
Hold on, I'm not done with that.
Actually, pass it over here.
When you're done, I'll take a little sip.
You ready, Darren?
That's all you can take.
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, podcast.
Triple D's.
Okay.
You gotta be here at the same time, bro.
I was thinking titties too. That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Then
like,
you guys should be playing this
He's
game.
like, I was thinking titties. Always thinking titties, man. It's always titties.
Wait,
Ready?
hold on. What do triple D's? That's a lot of weight.
It's double D.
It is
a lot of
Double-
weight.
Anything more than a handful.
Your wrist and a sprained tongue.
There you go.
A sprained tongue?
Yeah.
Or
Or a sprained hand.
We don't lift a titty with a tongue, man. I just do the nipple, bro. I don't fucking lick underneath the titty to lift it
You
up.
gotta get the whole thing in your
depends
mouth,
on if it's
bro.
like inverted or.
All right,
Yeah,
D.
okay.
You ready?
Inverted.
3, 2, 1, porn. You gotta say it at the same time.
Same time, brother.
Same time.
You know,
Okay.
hold on a second here. I would just like to point out, he may have answered those questions with the quickness.
I know,
but
right.
But Chubbs picked like the wrong person to fucking say something. like you gotta say something on one, Darren. 3, 2, 1. Say something. Oh no, man. Semen.
That's the first thing we come to mind, man. Why, bro? That's all I can think of. That's titties.
Come on, D. You gotta be in the game. Ready?
All right.
First thing came to mind was what?
Have it ready. Have it ready right now.
Triple
Right, got
D's
it.
podcast, right?
Beer.
Okay. Wait. It's gotta be on Triple D's and podcast, right?
My man.
All right. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm just gonna say it now. Shit show.
Yeah, fuck it. 3,
It's not been that bad.
2, 1, porn.
Gold.
Okay, gold porn. Okay.
Oh, I know where this is going.
3, 2, 1. Double penetration.
I thought you guys were gonna say Trump. I was like waiting for it. I don't know.
Grass.
What do you say, grass?
Double penetration. Ready?
Ooh, itchy.
3, 2, 1. Mud.
Back.
Okay.
should have both said
Mud
camping.
back. Okay.
Mud back?
Mud back.
Racist.
3, 2, 1. Condom. What'd you say?
What? Oh, red. What? Oh,
Red condom.
That's gonna do it this week for us on the Kentucky Out Brown Boys. Thanks everybody for tuning in, liking, subscribing, hitting that little bell.
While you're at it, check out Welldagum's podcast.
That's right, Welldagum on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hit me up, follow me, some funny stories with friends. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Who said e fuck though? Who just said e fuck?
I did.
That's perfect.
Red condom. You fucked.
It's all the.
Oh, man.
All right. Ready, D?
All right.
Red
we're still
condom.
doing this?
Ready? Yes, we're still doing
thought I ended the
it.
show,
We gotta
my
say
bad.
the same thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Period. What'd you say?
Oh, I
He
said,
said
pipe.
period. He said
Pipe.
period. I heard it.
Period. All right, ready?
I heard it too, Welldagum. I heard it too, man.
Oh wait, we're still gonna get there.
I heard it too.
Fuck, man.
How many viewers did we just lose?
Honestly, 4.
We went to 3. We just went to 3. As you said that.
I'm still showing 4 over here. You count as 1, so maybe.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Oh,
Tampon
geez.
would have been my next go. That's all I'm saying.
We gave it a shot.
That's some good psychic pressure there.
Wait, let's wrap this up like a Christmas present, shall we?
Hop out here like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
I got the tape.
Let's bounce. You know what? We ended the show all fucked up. Let's just or we started the show all fucked up. Let's just end it fucked up.
So how are we going to do that?
Bye.
Bye.
Later. Tune in next week, yo.
Oh, my God.
Look straight into that camera.
Whoa. Oh man. Damn, that was interesting, you know. That goes viral.
That goes viral.
What that smell like?
Oh man.